We are live here at the Triple Play 2024 in Atlantic City with my friend and old neighbor,
Yes,
Jason
sir.
Marcus, who is a founding member of OnSight Real Estate, which is a huge tool that is he's navigating through the market, the real estate market, to lenders, you're pitching it out there. Tell us a little about what's going on with OnSight.
Very excited about OnSight. Thanks for having me, EJ. Really
Of course.
appreciate it. So OnSight is an intake company for events and open houses. So this is an unbelievable tool for realtors that we also share with their lender partners. So a person comes into an open house, scans the QR code, puts in their basic information, which naturally we capture, and automatically prompts them at the push of a button to sign the compliance docs, which in New York and New Jersey are required for intake in open houses. And then we're able to follow up. So the lender and the realtor can take notes inside the system. You can use a third-party company like Zapier to drop it into your CRM, so it's seamless, ridiculously simple. We made it for what I call the dinosaurs out there that are a little bit challenged when it comes down to it. We made it super simple, and we made it ridiculously affordable, where it only costs agents $50 for the entire year. So what the premise behind it was we kept on getting a lot of these sign-in sheets at open houses where we couldn't dissect the information. It wasn't getting followed up. And me and EJ have been doing this for multiple decades. And like we understand that fundamentally speaking, we want to be able to follow up with these folks and capture these leads and give them our advice and obviously get them pre-approved and get them to facilitate home buyership. So with that being said, I found a niche and something that I felt we really needed out there, and we brought OnSight to the market. A year ago, we actually launched it at Triple Play.
That's terrific. That's terrific. So this essentially allows you to be in multiple places at one time as a lender, attending these open houses. Forget about, like you said, the old scribble on a sign-in sheet. It's all going into one system where then you could follow up through the system as a lender or a realtor, who have a lender partner, realtor, and make notes inside that system to simplify the process, really.
Exactly, and it's been working really, really well. I'm watching agents take their business to another level because it's something that they've neglected. And a lot of times, like, we have different platforms inside the system where if you're a team leader or you run an office and you want to hold your agents accountable, like, you can basically set it up so it's almost like Spider-like, where they could see like the intakes that came into those open houses, if they were followed up on, and obviously making sure that their agents are doing either for their own open houses what they're supposed to be doing, or obviously help them themselves facilitate more leads for their own business.
And you said it perfectly. It's accountability. So when you got that sign-in sheet, there's really nobody to hold accountable, right?
Correct.
You would hand somebody, if you're a team leader, you would hand somebody that sign-in sheet, hey, go through this list. But there's no real sense of accountability. There was so this is completely unique. Nobody's ever built this system before, right?
Yeah, so I mean, you got competition in like a little bit, but not to the point where a collaboration has occurred. Like,
Okay.
because unfortunately, and we know as lenders, on the real estate side, like when technology is being built for real estate, it's being built for real estate.
Right.
They're not thinking about in conjunction to the lender real estate relationship. And it's funny, like even my partners at the beginning itself, they weren't thinking this. I got called in as a potential investor. I basically pitched them this concept where it's like, why are we not collaborating with both industries? And it set things on fire. And like, that's kind of where this all inevitably went to.
So for the cost, it sounds like a win-win for everybody. I mean, $50.
$50. It's like, it's a no-brainer. It made it so that way, and we wanted to do that where we understand the products that we're going to inevitably roll out, be it a future CRM, client direct, where we're going to have listings on here. We see other advantages and things that this company's going to do, but we really wanted, and I call it, they make fun of me, I call it the gateway drug, where I wanted to give a product out there that everybody could use. You might only want to use this product and go no further than that,
Right.
but at least get again, the dinosaurs accustomed to using a very simple system that inevitably when I roll out a CRM that's equally simple, that they feel confident and they're going to be able to grow their business by using the technology that they've so far been neglecting.
Right. And technology has come so far.
So far.
You know, we didn't have this. We just spoke about this.
Yeah, we were
dealing
about
with
this.
pages and
Unbelievable.
and
Payphones.
payphones.
Crazy.
You know, so having these tools and utilizing these tools are a tremendous benefit to realtors, to us as lenders. You know, so anything that can help that advancement, help the engagement, you know, between the lender-realtor relationship, and keep people accountable, and keeping them engaged is always going to be helpful, right?
Phenomenal. And like what you mentioned earlier, which is such a key point, we as lenders get put in positions a lot where if you're successful at this, you have a lot of different real estate agents asking you to do open houses. I get it all the time. I'm constantly being asked to be in 10 places at once. And fortunately, if you have a team, you can probably get that coverage. But with that being said, a lot of that got neglected. So it's like, okay, I can't go to your open house. Those leads go by the wayside, where now with a system like this, I can be in hundreds of open houses and make sure that we time manage these things to a way where the follow-ups are getting done diligently. We're not losing what inevitably we wouldn't even know is a loss that falls through the cracks.
Right.
Then now I can follow up and gain a ton more business with a system like this.
That's great. And how is it the utilization? Are people buying into the program? Are they?
Yeah, it's been unbelievable because it's like, especially with the different sales approaches that we can take, I can go down to where I'm pitching this to one single agent where they have their own business versus a team versus an organization. And then we're talking about enterprise level where we're basically talking to all these different MLSs and where they're collecting money with dues and they need something to give value to their constituents, where this is an affordable product that we can cut these monster deals with these organizations and give it to everybody. So like all these things, again, we're a year old and things have been popping off left and right.
That's great.
And like this has really been fun.
Good. So good for you. I really, truly appreciate you coming on. I look forward to sitting down with you about OnSight, so and get more familiar with it. So again, I appreciate you coming on, your insight on OnSight and how we could further collaborate and get together and work together and engage the realtor-lender relationship. So
I really
thank you very much.
appreciate it,
Always
EJ.
a pleasure to see you.
Always a pleasure, man.
Thank
Great
you.
seeing
Thank
you.
you.